I'm going to be showing you how to make this little Happy Meal looking box on the Cricut Cake, and I'm going to use this Paper Studio textured cardstock to do it. You just put it on the mat and load it in, and I'm using the tags, bags, boxes, and more too. I'm not having it hooked up to the computer, so I'm going to put the dial on 6, and I have the deep cut housing blade, and then this dial for pressure I'm going to put on high, and for speed it's going to be on low speed. And I want to make the biggest one I can on a 12 by 12. It's not going to take up the whole sheet, but it's going to be the biggest it can cut with making it in one piece. So I've got fit to page, then I press the first key, that's the design I want, and then cut. Okay, now we're going to unload it, but don't take it out all the way. Just kind of hold it there and then load it again. And now to do the scoring, we're leaving the same blade in there, and then change this dial to 2, and then the pressure one to low, and the speed can stay on low. Okay, then to do the scoring, you press, I still have fit to page, shift, and then the same box, and it's just going to do the outline so that it's easier to fold and cut. So it's not going to cut it, it's just going to score it. Now you can unload it. And for this one, it's just one piece. I'll show you how to do one with bigger sizes too, where you use multiple pieces. Okay, so it's scored. You can't see it, but you can probably see it on your own. It's scored on the bottom edge, so it just makes it easy and clean to fold it. So each section has a scoring there. This one's hard to. And then on each side, so if I didn't score it, I wouldn't be doing it so quick. And then there's the tab. Okay, so then all you do is put glue or tape on this tab. And line it up. Sometimes I put tape on the inside too. Okay, so now on the bottom, to fold this, you fold in this side first, and then the sides, and then this one goes, and you push it in to that little opening, and then you kind of from the inside too, just wiggle it around till it locks in. Like that. I don't know if you can see the inside. And then it's the perfect size for a Lego ornament. So just put some tissue paper in there. Lego ornament. And bring the tissue paper in there. And then you just put the handles together, and then the tab slips into the side, and it slips into this side. And there you have it. My tissue paper sticking out, but you could, you know, make it prettier. Then put a little. Okay, now I'm gonna make a larger box, and it's gonna take 2 sheets of cardstock. I'm using the Paper Studio textured cardstock tablet, and start with 1 sheet, 12 by 12. Put it on your mat. Load it in. And I want this, I'm gonna cut first, so I want this on high, this on low speed, and deep cut housing blade on 6. Then we're gonna do box section 1, and then press, I'm using the first one here. It's the same as this box, but larger version. And it'll show up on your screen here. And then I'm gonna do a 9.5 inches. It should fill up the page pretty well. And everything's set and cut. Okay, now unload, but don't let it come out all the way. And now load it back in. We're going to put the pressure down to low and turn the dial in between 2 and 3. And you're still in box section 1, and now we're doing the scoring, so hit shift and the same box, the first one there. Keep it on 9.5 inches and cut, but it's only going to score. Okay, now unload. And you have your first box section. So now you need another 12 by 12, probably of the same color. And then load that in. Since we did the scoring last time, instead of changing everything, we'll leave it the same. So this is on low, this is in between 2 and 3, this is on 9 inches or 9.5 inches. And now we need to change this to box section 2 and shift and the first box again. And this is the scoring that we'll do first, and then we'll cut. Okay, now you can unload, but don't let it come out all the way. So keep it in there and then load it again real quick. Now change this to high pressure. Keep this on low. Change the deep cut housing blade to 6. Leave it on 9.5 inches, and you're still on box section 2. Now just press the box by itself, and this will be the time that it cuts. So you already have score lines on there. You can feel them if you feel the paper. And here we go. Okay, now you can unload it all the way. And that's your other side. Okay, so you have a score line here. You have one here, which is optional if you want to use that one. And here, and here. Now this paper has like a white center. I don't like that a lot, just because you can see white on the edges there now. So that one, and then this is the same. It has one here, 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 and here. I'm just not doing that top one. Okay, so it goes kind of together like the other one, except you have, since it was bigger, you'll have to tape it or glue it. I'm gonna put the tabs on the inside though. So that tab will go there, and then it folds around, and then this tab goes there. I have the texture on the outside too. I'm gonna try the double stick tape this time. I'm gonna just line it up with that bottom edge. And then this is the textured side too. And make sure it lines up with the bottom edge. And then on the bottom it's the same as the other one. You take the one that looks like this first, and then the side ones, and then the tab one. And then kind of wiggle it from the inside too. There we go. So that's how it looks on the bottom. That's how it looks on the inside. And then these, you can either crease it or not. And there you have it. Let's see, what could we do with this one? Here, we can put this one in there. And this one. There. So you could do like that.